What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with the Burning Jealousy Chi-Yu. So I was on Twitter the other day, and I saw that WeedleTwineedle had tweeted something out asking if Chi-Yu players know that it actually gets Burning Jealousy as opposed to just Heat Wave. Because Burning Jealousy is a 100% accurate move. Since a lot of people are complaining about missing Heat Waves, myself included, then why are we putting ourselves through that? I know there are a couple of arguments arguing for Heat Wave. I mean, it does have 25 more power, despite the fact that it is only 90% accurate. And if you guys use Heat Wave like I do, you know it's a lot more than just 10%. Let's be honest here. But either way, you do get the extra power, and you get that burn chance. You know, and I understand that. It is 25 power. And yeah, that does make a big difference, especially if you're in the sun and you think that you can Oko something. You know that you can go with that and you're going to have the extra power. And if you don't get it, then they just ended up bulking out their Pokemon and hey, you know what? That's just a miscall on your part, you know? But going with the Burning Jealousy, you know that you're not really going to be able to Oko anything. However, in the sun, it's still going to do a lot of damage. And also, going to like the second point of not being able to get the burns, that's why you want to pair it with something like potentially Grimmsnarl here. Because Grimmsnarl is a prankster, it can always use something like Flatter, and really realistically, the Pokemon that you really want to burn are the physical attackers, because you're going to have their physical attack. It's always great to burn special attackers as well, don't get me wrong, but really, you want to focus on those physical attackers. So that's why we put Flatter on Grimmsnarl. That way, if it ends up using it into like one of the enemies, it'll end up raising their special attack by 2 stages and confusing them. The good thing about doing that into a physical attacker is it doesn't really give them any benefit. Except for the fact that now they're confused, and that's not a benefit for them, that's a benefit for you. But not just that, but because they raise their stats, Burning Jealousy ends up burning guaranteed. Because if any time that a Pokemon ends up raising its stats in a given turn, if it gets hit by Burning Jealousy, it automatically gets that burn. So again, that's really great to be able to limit their damage, and that's why I think that like Grimmsnarl and Chi-Yu could be really great if you go with the Burning Jealousy. Again, I am a little skeptical myself because I do love my Heat Wave when it ends up hitting, but yeah, I can't really say that it's not going to be a good strategy if I don't try it myself. So we'll give it a shot in these battles. Let's see if we can get that strategy up with Grimmsnarl. But if not, I still think that the Burning Jealousy is still going to do some really good damage. By the way, again, I really want to thank WeedleTwineedle for tweeting that out because that gave me this idea. And again, I really want to see if this can end up working. But again, I'll make sure to link all of their like socials and everything down in the description if you guys are really interested in checking them out. I definitely highly recommend it. They're a really great YouTuber, so definitely go check them out. But either way, really excited to see if we can actually make the Burning Jealousy work. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. All right, now this could actually be a really good one for the Burning Jealousy, actually. Although it looks like they're probably going to end up setting up Tailwind too, so that's going to be a little worrisome. So let's end up starting with Whimsicott. And let's go Whimsicott and let's go Eternatus. And then in the back, let's bring Grimmsnarl and let's bring Chi-Yu. Yeah, may as well do that. Grimmsnarl is going to be good. A lot of these guys could actually take like the Flatter and be able to get the burn as well. And that's going to be really nice. The one thing we do have to worry about, though, is the Wide Guard if they ended up putting that on Zamazenta. I know some people end up forgoing that and end up just going with like either Protector or something else, but still, it's a very good possibility that could have that. We'll see, though. Tornadus and Sylvia, not the lead I was expecting, but not one that I am upset about by any means. Here's what we do. We go Tailwind, we go Meteor Beam, and then on the next one, we end up going with the Sludge Bomb over to Sylveon. Unless they end up Terastallizing, in which case we can go with something else that could be strong, but that is not what we're going to see there. We see the Tailwind. Ooh, okay. If they're not sashed, we could take them out before they get a Tailwind. This could be really good. Are we going to pick up the KO? That's the question. We actually get the hit. Now, are you sashed or are you... You are not. Awesome. Let's go. No Tailwind for them. That's perfect. Here comes the Hyper Voice. Here comes the Throat Spray. And here comes the next Pokemon. I actually think this is a pretty good time to set up the Sunny Day as well. Although we can't do that because we just got taunted, so we're going to have to go with the Moonblast. Sucks, doesn't it? Either way, we're going to be fine. The fact that they are now going to be +1 means that... yeah, I don't think we can really swap in either of the mons that we have in the back. Yeah, I don't think so. Oof, okay, that's not bad. That could be a lot worse, trust me. So let's go for the Moonblast over into Chi and Pao. Let's protect with Eternatus. I wanted to see if they also Terrastalize too. It's going to be... oh wow, that actually did a good amount right there. There's the Icicle Crash. Good to know that we know what that's going to be. And the Hyper Voice again, okay. Okay, if I'm being honest, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into... honestly, we're going to go into Chi-Yu on this one. I was thinking about going into Grimmsnarl just to be able to get the... just to be able to get, like, the screens up and everything. But honestly, I think all we have to do here... I think all we have to do is go Burning Jealousy, and we go Sludge Bomb. Again, here's the one benefit about Burning Jealousy over Heat Wave is we don't have to worry about a miss on Chi and Pao. It's gonna hit, you know? So let's see if we end up getting that hit. Obviously we do. Sylveon goes down about a quarter. That means we're gonna be able to take this out with the Sludge Bomb. We don't have to worry about another Hyper Voice, and now it's gonna be 3-on-1. Again, the one big benefit there of the Burning Jealousy, we didn't have to worry about it, and we still picked up the KO over on Sylveon. Granted, it was because we had 2 mons that had moves that were going to be super effective, but regardless, it's still nice to have, and now all they have is Zamazenta, which is about to probably Terrastalize into, yeah, that's probably going to Terrastalize into water, or something like that. Let's bring in Grimmsnarl right here, just so we can switch the, move on Chi-Yu depending on what they Terrastalize into. And let's just go for a Flamethrower. Plus, we can always go for a Flatter as well if we're able to get Chi-Yu back out there again with Grimmsnarl. Yep. And again, I didn't want to go for the Sludge Bomb just in case they didn't Terrastalize. I don't know why they wouldn't, but just in... that works! But again, just in case. That's perfect. We'll get our Flamethrower. It's a good amount. It's not bad. That's not great. KO1's gone, that's fine. We're going to be able to get a Reflect up. And we can just go back with the Flamethrower again. We just got to whittle this thing away, you know? Perfect. Flamethrower. Can we get the burn? So we don't need the Burning Jealousy? No. Oh, yikes, that's rough. Oh, and the crit too. That's okay. It should have honestly KO'd regardless, but still, that's fine. Now we got Chi-Yu, we got the Dark Pulse. Honestly, we're going to be fine at that point. In fact, we could probably just do it with the Burning Jealousy. It's a guaranteed hit. But then again, so is Dark Pulse, and it's super effective, so... let's do that, and... no, I'm not going to screw myself by just having fun and going with the Meteor Beam. Let's just go with the Flamethrower again. Let's just call this a game. Dark Pulse goes in. Goodbye, Zamazenta. And again, the benefit of having the Burning Jealousy to be able to get that 100% accurate move, just so we knew that we were going to hit Chi and Pao and be able to knock it out, is a really good feeling. Again, that's something you don't necessarily get with Heat Wave. I use Heat Wave a lot. And yeah, I know how much it misses, so it's nice to be able to get that 100% accuracy. Good game. Yikes, well, we got a lot of mons that are going to really benefit from the electric terrain. However, I also see someone who's going to set the psychic terrain. So it's going to become just a huge terrain war. If only we had, what was that, Misty Terrain on Grimmsnarl still, we'd have all 4 potential terrains. That would be pretty dope, honestly. but that's not going to be the case. So here's what we're going to do. I don't think that we necessarily need the Tailwind. So we're going to start Grimmsnarl and Chi-Yu. Maybe we can actually get the strat off right away. That'd actually be really cool, but we'll see. Then we'll also bring Eternatus, and let's bring Rillaboom to be able to change the terrain. Yeah, I'm good with that. They have a lot of Psychic. We can always Terrestrialize Dark with Eternatus. That would actually be extremely nice. That's going to be our only thing to save us from Psy Spam against them, because with the Poison, they're weak to that, so it's nice to be able to get that to be completely immune. Alright. I'm probably going to Terrestrialize into water. Let's be honest here. The positive thing about that is the fact that we do have Rillaboom in the back to be able to take care of it at that point. I wonder if we'd be able to survive one. Hey, good for you. Alright, let's just go Light Screen to start. And again, Snarl would really be the play here. Snarl would really be the play here. I really want to go for that Burning Jealousy, though, but again, if it doesn't call for it, well, I go for it, right? Watch Burning Jealousy be the right call. Watch them, like, Terrestrialize into, like, grass or something. Either way, I hate to say it, but I think Snarl is going to be the right move right here. That's a little rough, but that's fair. Is this going to be our, yeah, I was going to say our Electric Terrain buddy. Nope. It is. Or, yes, it is. I'm so sorry. That's fine. We're going to get the Light Screen up. We're going to be able to weaken both of their special attacks. They're probably going to Terrestrialize into water and probably go for, like, a Terra Blast. But what do I know? Apparently more than I think sometimes. That's alright, we survived. Thank you to the Light Screen as well as the whatchamacallit. Let's go Spirit Break over into Miraidon on this one, and let's just deal with the Snarl again. But yeah, the Light Screen and the Snarl. That's fine, we're just doubling over into Miraidon. Let's see if we can just take them out right away. Although it is very, very possible they just go for a Volt Switch right here. And they bring Indeedee back in or something. Oof. Didn't think about Parabolic Charge. Sorry, we should be okay with Grimmsnarl. We are. Crit on Chi-Yu, it was going to get knocked out anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. And while that is rough right there, actually, that was a pretty big deal because they were -2. Either way, we're going to make them -3 right here. We get the Spirit Break. Good damage. Appreciate that a lot. Alright, here's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to go into Rillaboom here. They're going to end up swapping out Miraidon into Indeedee. They can't necessarily protect here. Because they just did. So here's what we're going to do. We're still going to end up going with the Spirit Break over there. Really, there's no use for the Flatter anymore unless we want to do that into a physical mon. That's it. But other than that, we're actually going to just go for the Wood Hammer over into Iron Crown. We could probably get away with just going with the Grassy Glide. But, It just wouldn't be priority. The only reason why we would potentially do that is just to save recoil damage. But really, realistically, it's better to just pick up the KO. If they swap in a different mon for some reason, I knew that was going to happen. But if they swapped in a different mon for some reason, you'd still be able to pick up... yeah, they're going to go for the... they're going to go Expanding... No, it would be dumb to go Expanding Force. Yeah, I was going to say, they're going to go with like a steel move or something. Sometimes I forget they're part steel. That's fine. Take more damage. That actually allows us to take less recoil damage here, which is really great. And then we're going to be able to get them to -1 and be able to obviously get them down to maybe about 2/3 HP. I'm hoping. That's about 75%. But they are -1. But unfortunately, we are now going to end up seeing... Oh, that's even worse. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be seeing Miraidon now. We're going to be seeing Chi-Yu. That is not who we necessarily want to see. But we do have a light screen up, which is great. And it's up for, what did it say, 7? Or 5 more? I'm sorry, why did I think 7? Either way, I'm glad we have it for 5. That's actually really, really big right there. Let's go for the Spirit Break. Let's Terrestrialize into fire. And honestly, they're just going to go for a Follow Me, aren't they? Probably. Let's go Spirit Break, though. Let's Terrestrialize. It's just going to be a Follow Me. Just so we can pick up the KO over on Indeedee. If not, we still get a really strong move here regardless, so... Even though the high horsepower would have been better, I'm doing this because I'm really expecting the Follow Me right here. Oh, look at that! Someone hits their Heat Waves. That's good to see. Alright, we survived that. We'll get the Wood Hammer. Wow. Wow, that's some good damage. Love to see that. Let's go Eternatus right here. I wonder if we can survive one more. Let's end up going Meteor Beam over into Chi-Yu. Let's go high horsepower over there. They could end up swapping into Miraidon or something. I don't know. Could be completely off on that, though. Either way, we're going to get some good moves regardless. And the fact that Chi-Yu is out there, I gotta hope that we're faster. We are faster. If we pick this up, that is huge. I've made a couple of bad decisions this round, so I apologize for that. But if we can pick up this KO, that would be huge. And then we'd end up picking up the KO potentially with the high horsepower. And we could be good to go at this point. Okay, worried me for a minute. Yeah, no, we would have had to go for the Wood Hammer. So again, some mistakes, but that's alright. We can figure this out. Miraidon's going to be a little bit tough. But here's the option for them. Do you go Parabolic Charge, or do you go Draco? We're going to find out their decision in just one moment. Either way, let's go with the Sludge Bomb. And, let's go high horsepower. They're not going to protect over there. Besides, if they go Parabolic Charge or something, that's fine. They did go Draco. But Eternatus survives! That light screen really coming in handy still. That is huge. Taking out Indeedee, and now we're going to get the high horsepower over on Miraidon. And dear God, we were going to pick up a KO. Thank you. Holy... Nice. Okay, that was a hard-fought battle, I will say. And again, one that we made a handful of mistakes on, but fact of the matter is we came out on top, and we'll see if we can use that Burning Jealousy in the next one. We'll see. Either way, really good game. Alright, so maybe not one that we're going to be able to get the Flatter and the Burning Jealousy on. But that's not to say that we might not use it. It actually might be pretty good against, like, Rilla and Amoonguss. So we're going to actually go Whimsicott. I'm going to bring them. I'm also going to bring Chi-Yu. And let's go Grimmsnarl too. I should go Rillaboom. That would be the best call, but I'm gonna put my trust in the screens. I'm gonna hope for the best here. And Rilla is definitely the best call here. But if they are a Grass Terra, who knows, you know? And if they think we're gonna bring Rilla, maybe we can fake them out. I doubt it, but that's the hope. You know how it is. Alright. So here's what we're going to end up doing. I think we can take out Torn in one. So let's end up going for the Sunny Day, and let's go for the Meteor Beam up into Tornadus. And let's see if we can take that thing out right away. Then we can go for the Tailwind on the next one, and hopefully we can then take out whoever they bring out next. Kyogre is going to be a pain. That's not good. If that is Tornadus going into like a Steel type. Okay, that makes me feel better. Yep, cool. Still gonna do a good amount of damage because I would imagine that's gonna be Spec, but still. Sunny Day. Let's see the Tailwind. Thank you. Can we take them out? Please do not be Sash. Please do not be Sash. Alright, still, again, gonna do a good amount of damage here. Or not. Okay, I forget that we both resisted. Sorry, I'm so used to having Tornadus as opposed to Whimsicott, so that's my bad on that one. Either way, let's go. Let's hit the Meteor Beam. Let's go. And we take them out. Perfect. That's what we want to see. We can go for the Tailwind now in the next one without fear of being taunted, and we're in a good position now. We were in a good position, though. Alright. It's alright. Let's get our Tailwind here. I still... Because I feel like they're going to end up... Yeah. Here's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to go for the Tailwind. I do want to hold off on the tail or on the Terra. They're probably gonna go Draco though. Either way, I'm gonna go Sludge Bomb over here because if that's Rilla, we can take it out, and if it's Ogerpon, we can take it out. That's gonna be the hope. You have Protect? I mean, it makes sense. You aren't Spect. I can tell by the damage. So maybe they do go Draco Meteor, and that would be pretty bad here. That's fine. What are you gonna go? Ooh, or Dragon Pulse. Yeah, it's a little worse because they don't take a -2 on that one. That's okay though. You know who comes out next? Ooh, we could actually go Grimmsnarl. And we wouldn't be faster though. But we could put up a light screen for Chi-Yu. You know what? I'm gonna trust in Chi-Yu here. Problem is, we're not gonna be able to really go for the fire move. That's the thing. Kyogre's probably gonna swap out though. That's gonna be the downside. Go for the Moonblast over there. And let's Terra and let's go for the Snarl. And here comes Ogerpon, I would imagine. Ooh, it's really... Well, we should have went for the Burning Jealousy. That's okay, though. That's okay. That's not a problem. It may become a problem, but it's not a problem right this second. Still, we're going to lower the special attack, and that's going to be pretty important here. And we're going to do some good... We were going to do some good damage with the Moonblast if they did not end up protecting right there. Good thing is we protect ourselves from a Fake Out. That's actually good damage on Rillaboom. We might actually just keep that up, honestly. And then if they end up faking out Whimsicott, we end up getting the... we still end up getting the Moonblast off. Moonblast off, huh? Let's go for the Encore over there, though, actually. Let's do that, and let's go for the Snarl again. It's possible they don't swap out right here because they think they're going to get a fake out. You know what I mean? So, if we can, again, fake them out by making them go fake out, then we just benefit, essentially, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I confused the hell out of myself, too. Ooh, what you gonna... They're taking a while to think, which leads me to believe... Let's go. That's actually huge. And they're Life Orb, too. They are Life Orb. Let's Encore them into Protect. Get the Snarl. Good damage on Rillaboom again. One more, and that's going to be enough. One more, and that does it. I kind of want to preserve Whimsicott here, though. And they got lefties as well. The good thing is we do have Grimmsnarl in the back, and it does have a fairy move, so that's going to be positive. And now we definitely outspeed them too, which is awesome. So well, they're going to go for a Protect again. I wonder if they do a swap in. I'm going to assume that they don't. I was going to say, if they swap in, we can always go Sunny Day again. The only thing that's going to do is really just limit their... Yeah, they'll get that. That's fine. All it's going to really do is just limit their water damage. Fine. Is this going to pick it up? It sure does. Now Rilla's gone. I'm surprised they didn't... Although it's possible they didn't have Grassy Glide. I was going to say, I'm surprised they didn't do that to get some damage over on Chi-Yu, but... Because I was going to say, if they do that and then, like, Thunderclap, it's possible they could have picked it. You know, or picked it up right there. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's the downside to going with the Sunny Day, is the fact that they do end up picking up the Photosynthesis. That's fine. The good thing here is the fact that Raging Bolt is a little weaker, too. Yeah, but I think we do need to go Sunny Day, though. I think that's going to be extremely important. The good thing, too, is the fact that we do have... I think we have the speed. Or we should. Because we have the Scarf, and they don't have any kind of choice item. So let's go with the Sunny Day right here. And let's keep going back with the Snarl. Limit their damage on special attack, and also limit the damage by weather as well. That's going to be pretty helpful. And it's not like they're going to be able to do anything either. They're Encored. Nice. Bring out the sun. Beautiful. Snarl. I know. Now you're actually going to be... Oh, there's still special attack. Okay. Well, it's still going to go down. Perfect. Yep. It's not going to help you in the sun right now. Oh, that is still a lot of damage, though. Oh, that's why. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, the good thing, again, is the fact that Raging Bolt is going to go down to 2 fairy moves. You know what I mean? And it's Encore. That's fine. We still should have the speed. So let's Encore them again. And let's go for the Snarl. Why not? I know, it's fun, isn't it? Isn't just the Encore play just so incredible? I know it's a pain in the ass to go against, but man, it can really help sometimes. That'd be funny if they went for a Protect anyways, you know? Either way, it's possible they may try to go for a Thunderclap. But again, I think we have the speed over them with Whimsicott. Whimsicott, I think, is max speed anyways, so it would make sense. Plus, we outsped their Tornadus, so... Tornadus, that's yeah, because that's who we ended up using the Meteor Beam into. That's fine. Sorry, this battle feels like it's going on forever, and we didn't even get the Burning Jealousy off. Isn't that sad? And we had the sun up, too. It's just rough that, you know, they had 2 Mons out here that... Nice crit. Nice return right there. But But yeah, 2 months that we're going to be resistant to it. That's beautiful. Yeah, without that crit, we just limit the damage so well. Again, we're really not worried about Raging Bolt here. They did get the Protect, so... Nah, we'll leave them alone. We'll leave them alone. Again, I'm not worried about them as much as I am Kyogre, you know? So let's actually go Moonblast over there, and let's go Snarl again. Let's see if we can get them down to a very low level. And I wonder if they just don't have Origin Pulse, and they just have Water Spout as a water move. But then again, I wonder what their other moves would be. Apparently Protect is one of them. Alright, at least we hit Raging Bolt here. And you know what? Now we can just Encore Kyogre. Oh, that's a lot of fun. The good thing here is at least Raging Bolt isn't taking any extra healing now from the terrain. So that's great. That's fine, whatever. It's okay, though. Fun stuff, isn't it? And let's go Snarl again. It'd be funny if Kyogre got the double Protect on the Encore. It's fine. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I really am. Oh, that's right. We get it first because it actually goes in the priority slot of the move they actually chose, you know? So here comes the Protect, and it fails. Yeah, that's something too, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but just in case you don't, if you end up choosing a move and then you end up getting Encored, it's still going to go in the slot that you ended up, of the move that you ended up choosing originally. So, like, for instance...
One eternity later.
Sorry, I kind of started just kind of rambling there a little bit. Pretty much all I'm saying is, like, for instance, if you ended up encoring, like, a Prankstermon that was going to use, like, an actual, like, status move, so again, like, Taunt across the way, but you encore them into, say, like, Moonblast, that turn that they ended up choosing the Taunt, the Moonblast would go into that +1 slot because of that. So, again, it's a really interesting mechanic with that. So it's pretty crazy. The funny thing is, too, they didn't realize I only had one more Encore left. It wasn't going to matter because with the Snarls, we were going to take it out. And granted, that was a long-ass game and we didn't get to use the Burning Jealousy. Still came out with a win, so good game. So I'm really glad that we got a chance to test this out because even though I do kind of miss the extra damage that you would get from the Heat Wave, it really is so good to click that button and know that you're going to hit, unless you see like a minimize or some stuff like that. But it's really nice to know that you're going to hit for sure, and especially on that last one against, or that first one against Chi and Pao, pardon me. It was really nice to know that we were going to hit on that and not have to worry about potentially missing on the Heat Wave and potentially not getting the KO. So it was really nice to have that. Again, I wish we would have been able to really kind of get that flatter in there and to be able to get the burns on specific Pokemon, to be able to go with the flatter and the Burning Jealousy. But either way, we still ended up picking up wins with it. The Burning Jealousy was 100% accurate every single time, and it really did kind of help us in the end. Again, do I miss the extra power that you get from the Heat Wave? Absolutely. Do I miss the misses that you get from the Heat Wave? Hell no. Absolutely not. So even though I think that unless you're going for something that, again, is just super hyper offense, you go like Choice Specs Chi-Yu or go with the Sun and go with, Scarf or even Specs Chi-Yu as well with the Heat Wave, totally get it. Or if you go Overheat, that's fine. But again, if you're looking for something that's extremely accurate and you're sick and tired of missing the Heat Waves, go Burning Jealousy, and again, if you team it up with something like the Grimmsnarl with Flatter, or something else that's going to potentially raise stats of Pokemon, it's nice to be able to combine that with the Burning Jealousy to make sure that you can get the burns on them. Again, wish we could have seen a couple of physical Pokemon that we could have used Flatter into, and then the Burning Jealousy to be able to give them no benefit to their attack, and also be able to burn them to have their actual attack. So again, big net positive for us. But still, even though we didn't get that, the Burning Jealousy really came in handy and we picked up some wins because of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and we'll see you guys next time.